Hello, fellow Ghanaians, my brothers, my sisters, mothers, fathers. This is Joby FM Radio 1. This is Manche Tutupini. I greet you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have salvation and eternal life, if we believe in him. Whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. I am here this very hour trying to discuss few things with you, especially about our country, where our country is heading to. It's dangerous for our country, for us, for our children and our grandchildren. I'm very disappointed in the leadership of our country at this very time. I hope a lot of you have seen videos making rounds on social media. The way a lot of people are being terrorized, are being beaten, it's a shame. It's a big shame. I will lay the blame on the doorsteps of Supreme Court and the President of the country. Even though EC, Electoral Commission, is in charge doing the registration. But we had a very good opportunity to escape this nonsense going on in the country. Supreme Court disappointed us so much. I was waiting to read the ruling before I start commenting seriously on these issues. And the ruling was a disappointment to Ghana. EC and Supreme Court agreed to use passport and Ghana card to do the voters registration. EC and Supreme Court rejected the fundamental document that proves a citizenship of a Ghanaian, which is birth certificates. Every country in the world, the primary document to prove your citizenship is your birth certificate. That's why you can see Africans traveling from Africa, not only Africans, people travel from their countries to Europe, especially UK and US, to have their children there. Just because they want their children to be citizens of those countries. And the only thing that can prove for a fact that they are citizens of those countries is where they are born, a place of birth. And after a place of birth, a document is issued, and that's the birth certificate. And no one can take from that fact that the birth certificate proves your citizenship. But Ghana Supreme Court and Electoral Commission threw that away and said, no, it's not. It's your passport and your Ghana card. The strange part of the issue is, how do you acquire passport in Ghana? If somebody want a passport, somebody want to acquire a passport in Ghana, how do you acquire a passport? Your primary document for acquiring a passport in Ghana is your birth certificate. The documents that were requested for registering as a Ghanaian to get a Ghanaian card, Ghana card or ECOWAS Ghana card, they call it. Birth certificate is a primary document among the required documents. The Supreme Court said EC should not receive or EC should not accept birth certificate or the voters ID card they registered people and gave to them. They should not accept it, but they should go on with their plan and their requirement, the new requirement of Ghana card and passport. What a shame. What a disgrace. So millions of people in Ghana who don't have passport and don't have Ghana card are not Ghanaians. They have to look for people to go and vouch for them. They have to look for people to go and say, yes, my father is a Ghanaian. My mother is a Ghanaian. My grandmother is a Ghanaian. What a disgrace. That I have to go and vouch for my grandmother and my parents to prove their citizenship. Ghana, we're heading somewhere. This has caused a lot of problem in Ghana right now. Even though a lot of people are not talking about it, a lot of people, we Ghanaians sometimes, most of the time, we don't care about things like this. We don't care. Very few people are talking about it. Majority of the people, they don't even care. They don't even pay attention to this issue. Why am I saying all these things? Right now, EC is doing voters registration. And the confusion, the violence, the beatings, the killings that is going on just during the voters register period is alarming. And every Ghanaian should be worried about this issue. Because if this type of things are happening during registration, what about the election? What about the election period? When the elections start on 7th December, what is going to happen? That's serious. And the sad part of the whole thing is the way certain group of people or certain tribe of people in Ghana are rejected in other tribal areas, that they will not allow them to register because they don't belong there or they are not tribesmen or tribeswomen or they are not from that tribe. It's worrying. And I can't hear the president or I can't hear people in government condemning this. Rather, they're just playing around it because It's going to benefit them. Like people living around the Bui Dam area, there are shelters, they are from the Volta region, they are airways, who are fishermen and fishmongers, women. The men go catch the fish, and then the women, they smoke the fish, and then they go to sell it in the market. This is the problem here. The NPP parliamentary candidates allegedly went with gang of people, destroyed the people's building, set the building on fire. They did not allow anybody to go in and pick anything because they just want them to leave the area. It's a shame. Similar thing happened in Dentra somewhere. They did not allow the airway settlers around the area to register. The same thing happened in Tema, Aibetan, near Ghana Nestel in Tema, industrial area. You see, when things are happening like this, and people are not talking, and people are not condemning it, look, it started from the Bui area to Dentra area, now in Tema. Look, don't we have Akans who are MPs in Accra? Osla Usu, is she from Accra? Carlos Ahinkra, is he from Accra? That lady, what's the name? Al Hassan, Madam Al Hassan. Is she from Accra? But she's the MP for Ayawaso. Not only there, the MP, how do you call him? The MP for Adenta or Medina, Boabian Sama. Is Boabian Sama from Accra? You see, when things are going on like this and people want to retaliate, that brings the country to a knees. Political violence causes a lot of problem in Africa. Rwanda, Somalia, Liberia, Ivory Coast, Mali, Togo, all over the place. It's political violence. People are like, oh, it's my party people, I won't say anything. It's my party people, I won't say anything. But when the violence grow and become tribal war or political war, or however you may call it, everybody who come across get hit, get killed, get wounded. Children, young adults, older people, everybody get hit. The current latest one is Hawa Kumson. I think during the weekend or something like that. She went to registration center and shot a gun and gave a warning shot. Shot a gun over there. It's just unbelievable. And somebody too was killed in Savannah area or Sunyani area there. The Brona Hafo area. NPP people went and set a barrier because they're having problem with NDC people there. And somebody was killed. Nobody was arrested. Up to now, nobody has been arrested. Our Ghana police, you are creating displeasure in the society, and if you don't take time, the same people you are protecting to do others harm will turn on you soon, sooner or later. Ghana, the peaceful Ghana that we know, is not the Ghana that we are experiencing right now. I don't want to talk too much about President Akufo-Addo because Mr. Akufo-Addo claims he is civil right or human right activist or whatever, but all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. He has an agenda, and that was what he was pursuing. All his agenda was to become a president at all costs, and he did. Now he's the president, and he's unleashing mayhem on the people that he's ruling. What a tyrant. I'm heartbroken, honestly, for Ghana. I sit down sometimes, I think, I just shake my head and I shed tears because I can't believe what is going on in Ghana. I'm just sending a piece of advice to President Mahama. The way people are fighting, people are struggling through every means to get rid of Akufo-Addo. If he comes to office and refuse to investigate Akufo-Addo's government and all this mayhem, all this shooting, all this killing, all this torture that Akufo-Addo NPP perpetrating on Ghanaians, if he refuses to investigate it and arrest people found culpable and put into jail, his presidency will have no peace. If President Mahama will win this election, he should sanitize the country. The corruptions in Akufo-Addo government, PDS, box oil, mix-up, tour, shutdown, a married deal that caused Ajako to be sacked, the airport, the harbor, Unipass, Osafo Mafo's issue, $3 million with Crow and Associate. Look, I can keep going and going and going. Pius Hajide, visa trafficking to Australia, Nyantechi issues, Ayawaso brutality, I can keep going and going and going. This corruption, these things have, look, the banks that were shut down, the government owes the banks. The government cancel the debt that he owes the banks as a bad debt. turn around and tell the people, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough capital to run the bank, we shut you down. What about the money you owe us? No, it's a bad debt. We don't owe you no more. We cancel that debt. That's crazy. If we cannot help the local companies, local industries, local investment, if the country cannot protect local investment, then how do we expect ourselves to develop if we cannot protect our own, but rather we will protect the foreigners and throw our own under the bus? It's crazy. Common sense. It's like common sense elude our leaders. Most of our leaders in politics today have no common sense. They don't think about the people. They think about themselves. Most constituencies in Ghana today voted for MPs to go to parliament to lobby for development to their areas. They don't do it. 95% of MPs going to parliament, sitting in parliament, are just useless. The reason why I say they're just useless is simple. They are not useful. If something is not useful, it's useless. They are not useful to their constituencies. They just went to the parliament. Every month they collect their salaries, allowances, houseboy, house girl, gardener, driver. They collect all these monies. And then they turn around and do nothing for the people who voted them in there. You see, there's another election coming in December 7th. You see all the MPs, they are running around, going to their constituencies, sharing rice, sharing oil. Look, vote these kind of people out. You live in the community. You know people who are credible, honest in the community. Let them go independent. The chiefs in areas, the kings in areas, in constituencies. Get yourself together. Look for somebody. Tell the person, hey, we know you can do it. We are supporting you to go. If a political party said you will not go on their ticket, don't worry about it. You go independent. You let the whole constituency support that person to go independent because he can do the job. Why can't we start thinking? Let's open our minds. Let's open our eyes and look. I will use North Dine as that's my constituency. North Dine constituency. What is going on there? Nothing. Nothing is going on there. How come the MP cannot lobby to bring anything there? The MP, that's your job. Yes, MP cannot build roads, MP cannot build this, MP cannot do that. Yes, but before you became MP, you told the people when you become MP, you do their roads, you bring hospital, you do things. Where are the things you promise? What are the things you promise? We turn around and we're pointing fingers to Akufo-Addo that Akufo-Addo has promised, he has not delivered his promise, blah, 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 blah. What about the MPs that have promised and have not even fulfilled one of their promises in the constituency? What about them? We forgot about the MPs and we're talking about the president. Let's talk about the MPs too. The MPs promised the constituency and they've not delivered. So we have to hold them accountable. This is the kind of politics we have to start to work with. How can you be look at the way you are struggling right now. Look at the way you are hustling right now just to register and have a voter's ID card so that you can vote. Right? Then you go and vote for somebody. He goes to parliament. He gets all these monies. And you guys are sitting there. You don't have water. You have to walk a mile to go get water, a groundwater for somewhere. That makes you people get sick. The MP promised that. He didn't do it. The MP, your road is not good. If it rains, you cannot travel under your road. If it rains, you cannot travel on the road because the bridge is broken. The bridge is broken. The bridge is not good. So it's raining. Water has taken over the road. You cannot drive through. You have to wait till the rain stops. You don't have good school there. You don't have hospital. You don't have clinic. Nothing. And the person is MP. And they went for 1 term, 2 term, 3 term. And every time the election is coming, they come around to lie to you people. To lie to you people. And you people are sitting there and you receive their lies. And then you vote for them again. Are we serious? Something is wrong with us. Something is wrong with us. Don't talk about Akufo-Addo alone. Talk about the MPs too. Both NDC and MPP MPs. Talk about them too. The promises they gave you, have they fulfilled the promise? No. So why are you talking about only Akufo-Addo? Change the MP too. All the MPs that promised you and they didn't fulfill their promise, change them. Vote them out. It is time for people in constituencies, in communities who can do the job to step up and go independent. Don't worry about the political party. Even if you go on the political party, look, let me use this as a perfect example, the Volta region. The Volta region airways have been voting for NDC since 1992. Let me use Ho Central as an example. Look at the road to Ho Central, to Ho, the capital of Volta region. There's a place called Sokodre to Ho. It's just like 3 or 4 miles maybe, or less. The road is so bad, that it will take you just 3 miles. It will take you, if I'm not mistaken, even some cars will take like maybe 45 minutes because you don't want to mess your car up. The road is so bad. Look at from Asikuma to Peki, through Peki to Peve. Look at from Peve, Have, Nyangbo, all the way to Golokwati, through Koleun, all the way to Kokwe, from Kokwe, Akpafu, all the way to Jessica. Look at the roads. Somebody was saying the other day, oh, they are doing the road. How many miles are they doing? How many miles are they fixing? Because Amewu is from Kokwe, so he's making sure Kokwe area is done so that they can vote for him because he's going to stand as an MP. You see how stupid we are? And some people who claim they are learned people are even supporting this, clapping, saying, oh, it's good, they're doing it. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. That's stupid. We have to wake up. We have to open our eyes. We have to enlighten ourselves. Look, the mental slavery is too much. I was reading something today about we Africans selling our own people to white people. I was telling somebody the other day in America here that, look, I wish the Black Lives Matter would rather concentrate their anger or divert or just point their fingers and their anger to the people who sold their great-grandfathers. They should research the history and look for the people who sold their great-grandfathers. The people are still, the people's generation are still in Ghana. They shouldn't be breaking down the statues of slave owners. Somebody sold the people to them. Somebody sold the people to them. Don't let the people who sold the people go scot-free. Go after them too. I was reading about this journalist from Nigeria, Igbo, talking about the great-grandfather who was a slave trader. I was so ashamed reading that thing and how she was narrating the whole story. I felt ashamed that she had the nerves to put all those things into writing. She is a beneficiary of that atrocity and that wickedness of the great-grandfather. There are people in Ghana the same, and they still continue today. The people who were selling their own black people, their own country people, their own people, their generations are still in Ghana, and they're still perpetrating those heinous wickedness, evil plans on people today. Even though today they are not selling people as slaves, but their wickedness and evil intentions are showing clearly what they are doing to human race. I'm so disappointed and disgusted when I hear people say, oh, you are Ewe. You are not a Ghanaian. Who is a Ghanaian? Who is a Ghanaian? Yes, if the Ewes are not Ghanaians, yes, it's a fact. They are in union with Ghana. They are on their own land. They did not fight anybody. They did not covet the land from anybody like some tribes do. They go around fighting people, trying to covet their land and capture the people and sell them. Today, those people are claiming Ghana belongs to them. Yes, if Ghana belongs to you, that's fine. Western Togoland is in union with Ghana. So let them go. Let them lose. Let them go. Let them go and suffer and die. That will make you happy. If Votarians, the Airways, are not Ghanaians, yes, let them go. Let them lose. Break the union. Visit the union. Visit the treaty. Visit the treaty. Sit down with them. You have Airways in the parliament. Call them and sit down with them and tell them we can't be with you no more. Break the treaty. Let them go and suffer and die. They would not. The Airwayland have a lot of natural resources. The Airwayland have a lot of natural resources. If you people don't know, we do. Some of us do. We have a lot of natural resources. Because of the treaty, you are not able to touch the resources. Look, Airway learned people, you got to wake up. Don't say you are learned, you are MP, you are in the parliament, or you are a lawyer, you are a doctor, you are this, you are working and in the name of Ghana, so you are quiet. And your tribal people are being bullied, are being kick-tossed here and there, molested in places, and you sit down and you're fine? What a shame, what a disgrace. Ewe lawyers, people so-called Ewe lawyers. What are you guys doing to help your Ewe people that are being molested, that are being harassed all over the place in your Ghana? Sometimes it's just heartbreaking, especially with this Akufo-Addo government. It's a shame that people will man up, people will be bold enough to stand in public and say, you are not a Ghanaian, you are Ewe, you are not a Ghanaian, you are Togolese. Come on. Look, we have to wake up. We have to wake up. We have to encourage each and everyone to register and vote Akufo-Addo NPP government out of power December 7th. We need to do it. It's a must. We have to rescue Ghana. Our rescue mission must not fail. Must not fail. Must not fail. We must rescue Ghana. Because that's all we have. That's all we have. Some of us are living abroad. We have investment in Ghana. We want to come back to Ghana. We want to live in Ghana. We want to die in Ghana. We want to be buried in Ghana, our motherland. All this mafia, tyrannic, communist, Marxism tactics that Akufo-Addo is employing. Look, he's just revisiting Busia and his Akufo-Addo father. The strategy and the kind of government they run, that's what Akufo-Addo is trying to do. But we will stop him with our Kokromoti power. Akufo-Addo must be stopped with the Kokromoti power. There's atrocity, there's mayhem, there's confusion everywhere in Ghana. There's trouble everywhere. Why? Why? What kind of bad luck person is this? What kind of wicked person is this? What kind of evil person is this? President Mahama, when you win this election, look, those houses that the government built for the judges, and the judges were living in it, and Akufo-Addo and his corrupt clergymen, corrupt, evil, demonic clergymen in Ghana went and destroyed all those buildings that they want to build a cathedral. Look, people must be punished. That's causing financial loss to the state. People must be punished. President Mahama, don't come to power this time and want to do that gentility. Fold your sleeves, fold your pants, fold your trouser, fold your long sleeve. It's time to jump into the mud and get the drowning people out. It's time to drain the swamp. Ghana must drain the swamp. People must be held accountable for their stewardship. This is just the beginning. Love you all. Please, the coronavirus is still real. Don't forget your face mask. People keep calling it nose masks, nose mask. It's not nose masks, it's face mask. It covers your nose and your mouth. Not only your nose. It covers your nose and your mouth. It's called face mask. Please, your face mask must be on. Especially when you are talking with people, you are in a crowd somewhere, you are meeting people, your face mask has to be on. If you are alone somewhere, yeah, you can take it off. And bringing it to your chin, I kind of not like that a little bit. Because when you bring it to when you meet somebody and you put your face mask on and you're talking to them, and droplets coming up, the droplets can go on your neck. So when you pull your mask to your neck, under your chin, and then pull it back, you can pick the virus from your neck and bring it back to your nose and your mouth. I would prefer if you are nobody there, you are alone, yeah, you can take it off. You can take it off for a while, get the fresh air, and then put it back on. If you are in your own house, I don't see the reason why you are in your own house, you are in your own room, why you having a face mask on. Anyway, the coronavirus is real and it's serious. Please, keep yourself safe. Don't depend on anybody. Please, keep yourself safe and keep the children that are in school in prayer, because the government doesn't listen to nobody. They do what they want because they know they can go scot-free. But I pray that this time, Akufo-Addo NPP government will not go scot-free. Kufuor NPP government, they did all kind of things. They went free. Nobody touched anybody. It's never going to happen again. It's never going to happen. If Mahama NDC want to do what they did 2012, 2008 to 2012, 2016, 8 years in power, and they did not touch nobody, they see no fault, they see nobody steal Ghana money or no corruption. Wow. That is not going to happen anymore. That is not going to happen. President Mahama, fold your sleeve, fold your pants, fold your trouser. This time is a different time. It's a different season. Let's get in the mud and face this Akufo-Addo NPP and make sure they pay for their atrocities and make sure they pay for whatever wrong they've done to Ghana. The corruption, the stealing, the killing, the atrocities they've committed, the mayhem they unleash on people. We have more coming. Joby FM Radio 1. This is Manche, Kitupini. Love you. Take care. Be safe.